It's kind of dark in here. There we go. It's a bit lighter. Wait, what? Hey, Nivelian and George. What the heck? This comes with the original Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Here we go. This is what you guys were waiting for, right? I think. I'm not actually playing this, George, just so you know. I'm just... This is Big Boss. Operation Intrude N313. Infiltrate the enemy's base out of heaven and destroy the ultimate weapon, Metal Gear. Let's go over the details first. Make contact with Grey Fox. Oh, wait there. I'll just write this Y first, so I'm comfortable. Let me lean back in my chair a little bit. I just wanted to see what the gameplay was like. Damn, it's like actually the full-on game. Oh dude, Ellen, the left and right triggers still do the same thing. And he's still got his cigarettes. Man, that's pretty sick. Good stuff. You know, when I started up Metal Gear Solid 2 and I didn't have my cigarettes, I was very sad. Let's point the camera down a tiny bit. There we go. Sorry, I like looking at some of this stuff first, just to see if there's any, like... Seeing if there's any stuff that I'll miss. That's interesting. I don't know if you could do that in Metal Gear Solid 2. I didn't ever try it, so I don't know, but... Cool. Okay. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because I think I'm ready. So wait there though. For this option here, because I actually do like Metal Gear Solid 1 more than 2, but I'm presuming this means the control scheme. In which case, Metal Gear Solid 2 might be a little bit better. We'll try it on Metal Gear Solid 1, and then if it's too bad, then I'll just restart. Like, so
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yo, Cookie. What's up?
Pakistan.
Did I say hi to you,
Altitude
Cone Man?
30,000 feet.
I think I did, but
Approaching
if I didn't,
Soviet airspace.
hi Cone Man. Man, we got
20
full
minutes
screen.
to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Anti-waste. Excuse me?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey!
Yo,
you
Chippy.
deaf?
He said put out the cigar.
What's
and
up?
Put on your mask.
A fan of Snake? Mate.
Depressurization complete.
Solid Snake? Specifically Solid Snake? Maybe
6
my
minutes to
favorite
drop
video
off.
game
Opening
character
rear
of all
hatch.
time. I did pick MGS1. That's fucking right.
Sunrise.
Snake Eater. Oh yeah.
External temperature
Get a load of that
minus
theme, my
46 degrees
boys.
Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo.
10 seconds to
Oh,
drop
that
off.
was
Stand
pretty
by.
badass.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Let's go. Yeah, they said it was just during the prelude mission. Oh, hey Hideo. How you doing, buddy? Nice of you to drop by.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox
Seems
unit
kinda
depends on
quiet.
it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
It's a bit better.
Well, about 2 years ago,
Wait, I don't think I changed the title from
a
Metal
certain
Gear Solid
Soviet
2.
scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert
Oh, yeah,
on
I'm in
weapons
game.
development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
It's actually
Well
super
spoken.
easy for me to do that
The
myself.
rocket that carried Yuri
Because of
Gagarin
the
to orbit
new
was
OBS
the A1,
options.
known as the Vostok
I've got my
rocket.
stream information open on the
Sokolov
second
is
monitor.
said to be the man most
which is nice.
responsible for the
Thank you.
multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau.
I don't think I'll ever get
that's
bored
quite
of
a
the
success
FMVs.
story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. For used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
I don't know if he's done it
The
on purpose,
security on
but
the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
David
We
Hayter's
got
like
Sokolov
he's
over in
ever
one
so
piece,
slightly
but the
altered his
whole ordeal
voice,
had left him
so it's
exhausted,
definitely still
and we
Snake.
checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than
it's
600
not quite
miles to
Snake at
get
the same
from the
time.
research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent.
George, fuck off. Someone ban
It was
George.
only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range
He can
ballistic
parry.
missiles in Cuba.
You cannot ban yourself.
The president demanded that the Soviets
fucking
dismantle
JFK.
and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade
Classic
to
Metal Gear.
prevent further
We're 11
missile
minutes in.
shipments from
Have we
reaching
done?
Cuba.
Have we had any gameplay?
But the Soviets didn't
Bet
back
your sweet
down,
ass we don't.
instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert.
Oh, somebody get
Soviet
the
transport
fuck
ships
you
carrying
Kojima clip
missiles
ready.
continued on course
Pasted
towards
in
Cuba.
chat.
US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
It's literally just a history
But
lesson.
in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
But I'm fine
You
with it.
mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs
It's the
deployed in
Foxhound
Turkey
logo.
were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse. a
Who's the
cover
voice
story that was
actor of
fed to
this,
the other intelligence agencies
English
around
guy?
the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the
It
Soviets
sounds
pulled
like
out of
Hugh
Cuba
Grant,
just to
but
get
I'm
their hands on
guaranteeing it's not
Sokolov?
Hugh Grant.
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
I am?
At
Well,
the time, we had no idea.
at the time we had
We were running
no
out
idea.
of time.
We were running out of time.
It was either give up Sokolov
Jim
or risk
Piddock.
full-scale
Never heard of it.
nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice.
George, look what else he's in
President
stat.
Kennedy gave in
George,
to
you're like my little
Khrushchev's demand.
own. You're like my little
The
meta
next
stream
day, I got
Otakon.
Sokolov out of the hospital.
I just always ask you to
handed
do
him
shit
over
for
to
me.
agents on
And
the eastern
search,
side.
Google.
Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Otakon. Can I start
Then a
calling
month
you
ago,
Otakon,
We
George?
received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
It was Sasu and the
Apparently,
Man King game.
they're conducting a
Good to
field
know.
test of the weapon, but it's our best chance
I will
to
rest
get him
easy
back.
tonight knowing that,
This
George.
mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Look at this, we got some product placement right here. Don't forget to drink your cherry Pepsi Max. Okay, gameplay, here we go. Do you guys think that I'll manage to complete Virtuous mission?
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino
Wait, it says
Yarsk
red-
in the
red
Soviet
RB button at
mountains,
the top.
ensure the safety of Sokolov, and
Should
bring
I
him back
touch
to
it?
the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Oh, you
The
can look
clock
at
is ticking.
One episode of Angel. Wow, what a god.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov
This
is up
guy's
to
my
it?
colonel, right?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well,
Yeah, I
it
think
shouldn't
the
take more than a few
double
hours.
effect on the subtitles is
Home in time for dinner.
like a
But
motion blur
if
thing.
anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the
Yeah, it
jungle.
definitely is. Or is it? Can't quite tell. We'll see. That's your girlfriend? Nice. She looks a little bit like Natalia, but not quite. Natalia Romanenko. She's your girlfriend. Is she single? Oh, buddy, there's some fucking trees there, bud. Smooth as fuck landing. So let me get this straight. We're currently Naked Snake, aka Big Boss. Basically the baddest motherfucker that ever there was, right? That's the... Look at this shit. This guy's got it all figured out. Yeah. Why is that, George? Unless it's a spoiler. In which case, don't tell
You
me.
copy. You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
I really like the
You're
way the
not to
codec looks
mention
in
your
this.
real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Nice.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical
Wait, what?
supplies in your backpack.
For real?
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you.
What is call?
If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
Okay.
Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Here we go, boys. Gameplay! Gameplay! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Gameplay! Oh shit, we can turn the camera. What? That feels wrong. We still can't fucking crawl walk though. We need a fucking snake. Still can't crouch walk. Okay, you can change the camera to be like a Metal Gear Solid though. That's cool. Because, I mean, a lot of the time I imagine I might prefer it, but we'll see. Get fucking stabbed, son. Oh, what's that? Developed by the USSR, restores life. Cool. I did it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
I win.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your
Okay.
available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that
Slightly
list,
different.
choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
Okay.
To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
I really didn't
You
expect
can
there to
use either
be
your
a survival
tranquilizer
element.
gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the
Interesting.
noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
It's an
The
interesting.
suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you
That's
go.
a really interesting
I
limitation,
have to
actually.
find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you.
I got
You can't
really
let the enemy
fucking
know you're
excited
there.
then because his
This is a
address is
stealth
Portsmouth,
mission. You're a
but it's
ghost,
Portsmouth,
Snake,
New
in
Hampshire.
every
It's
sense
not
of
the
word.
English Portsmouth.
There'll be no rescue if you're captured.
Ah,
The
sad
military and
times.
US government will deny any involvement
For
in
you
the
guys
affair.
that don't know, I
Then
am
I'll
from
just have to
Portsmouth.
take care of
In
myself,
England,
huh?
not from New
I'm
Hampshire.
afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Okay.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and
Mei Ling.
she's here on the gunship with me.
Mei Ling is
She-
probably not even born.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh?
Oh,
It's John Doe.
she's a.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
Based.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency
now we
is
have to.
145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
Will do.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Why did it get louder?
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Damn.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you
Yeah,
face
it's
on the
been a
battlefield.
good 28 minutes of
And
gameplay.
politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why
It's
you
nice to
abandoned
stream though,
me?
because it's
No,
you can just sort of
it had
sit
nothing to
back
do
and
with you. I
look at
already
chat.
told you, Jack. I was
just
on a
taking the
top
story.
secret
It's quite
mission.
nice.
A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given.
Hey, John.
It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun.
We're getting a
There's
little bit
saying
heavy
in the
already.
Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
I like how all the
As
other people
long
in the
as we
codec
have
are just like,
loyalty
whoa.
to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine.
Has a game
Isn't that
been
right,
made about
Snake?
that yet?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
Why can't she just say close quarters combat?
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
Oh, you know, as you
My
do.
frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Will do.
Your mission is to retrieve
Gotcha.
Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Okay. Stealth mission, guys. Let's go in all guns blazing.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Wow, I've got a gun and a knife. I'm unstoppable.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Let's go. So it only took 33 minutes to, you know... Only took 33 minutes to get there. Oh, the mic comes as standard this time. That's cool. What is in the top right hand corner? Is that like my stealth meter? It looks like it. Like how much I'm camouflaged. Is that a fucking... That's a snake! That's not how... That's not what happened. What? Oh, you can't see. Shit. The problem is with this game is... If I make myself smaller... Properties... Filters... Can you see the number? You can kind of see the number. Is that too distracting? Top left, at that size. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I think it was... Is that okay? I think that's okay, isn't it? Because you can see the 10%. You can see the number. Because I'm slightly transparent. Yeah, I mean, I could try just under the health bar. That's not too distracting, is it? So this time we have a cigar. Green screen myself onto Snake's body. I don't have a green screen, so it's going to be difficult. Should we eat a giant anaconda? Dude, this game is crazy. Look at all this shit. Nice. I guess we shouldn't eat it just yet. Dremuchij swampland. That's a fucking crocodile. Are they gonna be hostile? I am slowly sinking. Oh, okay. It's... I tell you what, boys.
Snake, you have to get up! Snake! Snake!
Let's get the death counter up in here. Because we haven't done that with any of the other ones. Let's get the death counter going. Time paradox. It takes a little while just to set up the bot commands. Test. There we go. A counter. Oh, my death counter has not been reset from last time. I don't remember what the test. I don't remember what the color is exactly. I'll have to let you know in a second. Add window capture death. filters, chroma key. That's okay, isn't it? Yeah. So I think it's Death Plus, right? Okay, maybe not. Oh, I hadn't started the counter. Whoops. Rip plus. There we go. Yeah, so Rip plus. Actually, I need to change the smoothing on that a little tiny bit. There you go. Cool. There we go. Deaths 1. Okay, so this time we won't drown. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Yeah, no, these crocs are cool. These crocs don't mind me. Oh my fucking god. Nobody say a fucking word. I just got jump scared by a fucking crocodile in Metal Gear. I'm not gonna wrestle the crocodile. It seems like a bad way. It seems like a good way, rather, to it seems like a good way to increase the death count. Fine, I'll stab the crocodile. You guys are bloodthirsty. Okay. What an epic fight we're having. The croc actually gives no shits. Based crocodile, I guess. Guys, we're on the 3rd screen already. We're gonna do this in no time. That's not a crocodile.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
AK-47s are nothing for my
Snake,
knife.
your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission.
Oh, okay.
Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your
I haven't
camouflage.
done it yet, George. The
Change
crocodile
your
is not
camouflage by selecting
protected by
camouflage
Russian law.
from the survival viewer. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint.
That's cool.
Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, what's up,
You can
Wingsy?
see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage
doing,
blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay. I can do that, probably. Right? Yeah. Wait, where'd those guards go? Okay, they're over there. So let's have a look at the camouflage that we got. Forest, nice. What's splitter? Nice. Nice. Ah, right, George. I see. Fuck, he's walking right this way. I didn't think he would take such a direct route. Don't know where his friend is either.
Who's that?
What? No one.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Creditor. Thank you for the host. Oh. I think we're in trouble, guys. I think we're in trouble. Shit, I'm being shot pretty heavily. Fuck. No. I need to get into a place where no one is. Oh, this shit, they can still see me. At least they're a little bit more lenient on your health this time around. This is on hard. Easy. They'll never know I was there. Okay, they still know I'm there. Oh, ow. Congrats on the sneaking mission.
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you alright?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, Fluke.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still.
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't. It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me?
Okay.
Do you hear me?
I don't know how I'm gonna dodge the
I
fucking,
hear
like
you.
10 guys that are in the way there. Oh, whoopsie daisy. I pressed the wrong button. Oh no. Snake is dead. Let's try that again. For some reason I can't move. There we go. Thanks, George. I didn't mean to die there, but it's probably for the best that I did anyway. Thing is, with this camouflage counter, how effective is it really, you know? Like, what does 85 mean? What's the... Where's the 15%, you know? Let's rest here a while and regain our health. There's a thing over there. I want it. It's annoying that they, well, not annoying, but they changed the zoom in button for some reason on the scope. Need to see where these guys are heading first.
What? Huh? Something up?
No. Nothing here, buddy. Stop fooling yourself.
Nobody here.
Yeah. Nobody there. This is going to be really difficult without killing anyone. Although I suppose I already have killed someone. But I do actually want to try and kill, you know, the least amount of people that I possibly can. I think we're okay to go here, though. Huh? Fuck. Fucked up, guys. Damn it. Wait, I've got a trank. Ah, you see, I didn't know I had a trank gun. I thought it was a suppressor. I thought it was just a pistol with a suppressor. If that's the case, then let's try this again. That's my bad. Tranquilizer gun. It does say that, George. You're very right. I'm sorry. Sure, I'll take those bullets. Now we just gotta wait for Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. Also, if you could add a death counter, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, I died. I suck. Thanks, George. Let's go take this guy over here with his friend. Stun grenade. Nice.
Huh? Who's that?
What's wrong? I'm in HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted.
Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
I mean, at this point, George, I'm not legendary, I'll have you know. I'm just like normal. No, that's not what I did. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with LB. Put on and off suppressor. Okay. So what's that then? Wait, do I have to pull out the gun with my backpack? Oh, you do? Okay, cool. It's fine by me though, I don't need it for now.
All clear.
Did someone just say all clear? Rasvet. I really like the way that he holds the tranquilizer gun with the knife. It's cool. It's badass. Already though, I can tell this game is going to be more forgiving
I've
than the
reached the
second
abandoned
one.
factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Which is nice. It feels more like the difficulty from
I can't see Sokolov from here.
the first one.
The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
The graphics are great as well. I know this is the HD remaster, but
Your objective,
looks really good.
Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I quite like Major Tom so far. He doesn't seem to be as much of a secret hider that Campbell ended up being. Although that'll probably be fucking flipped on its head in 10 seconds or something. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the... It pulls you into first person mode whenever you go into tall grass. That's kind of annoying. I'd much prefer just to permanently... No, snake. Fuck's sake, snake. Wait, who can see me? What? Or are they just firing in my direction? So they're not hitting me that much and my alert counter's still going down. So they must be, yeah, I think they're just blind firing, right? Yeah, okay.
Over there? I see him.
Oh god. Why would they not just fucking gang up on me there? Fucking the alert music's pretty sick. There's no snake here, guys. I promise. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Squares? I mean, it looks badass, so we'll do that. I thought for sure that I had, maybe it's in my backpack. I thought for sure I had some life medicine. There we go. Yeah, let's get some of that. It was a bird, it wasn't me.
Huh. Somebody there?
No?
HQ, please.
This is HQ.
Fucking up my disguise.
The intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Can I keep it? Dude, I just got a Oh, dude, nice, I captured it. No, George, that clearly says fucking capture. You piece of shit. Well, I'm not sure how I use it. Wait, no way. Can you set the bird 3? And it will make a distraction? What?
No one here after.
No! That's fucking baller. Here we go. That's so good. Okay, that's fucking cool as shit. Best game.
What's wrong?
Can you not open these?
What's wrong?
Oh shit. I'm really digging the music in this one. Not to say that I wasn't digging it in the other ones either, to be honest, but... Did that guy not hear the door open?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in
GRU?
the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
From Despicable Me.
Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev,
could that be?
and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Is Brian Cummings? Hey, Otacon. That means you, George. Is Brian Cummings Jim Cummings' brother?
That they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
It's probably best to use
Volgin will
Sokolov's
come.
voice
I'm
actor
sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
in your Google
Leave it to
search.
me.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Here we go. Codex.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
What? I didn't kill
I
them.
see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with
Did
the
I?
boss some time ago.
I think
What
maybe I killed
happened?
one.
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I didn't mean to. That's a valid excuse that will stop war, right? I didn't mean to kill him. I just, you know, hit him in the face a bunch of times until he wasn't breathing anymore. It's my first day. That's gotta work. I mean, I think that's perfectly reasonable. Man, the way he's carrying that pistol is so badass. I can't get over it. Dude, Sokolov's great. Oh no, what was that? That was a thing.
Freeze!
Well, this doesn't look good.
So this is the legendary boss.
No. No! Is it actually gonna be?
We meet at last.
It's gonna be, isn't it?
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Oh shit.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Damn. Is it just
He's
me
the
or
Ocelot
was...
commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Seems to have lost his slightly Russian accent somehow.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Yeah, is it just me or is Ocelot kind of hot? Dude, you're breaking him. That's definitely Ocelot right there. What a baller.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Hello? Excuse me?
Crew operatives!
Rawr. Holds up
What
sport.
is that stance? Huh. That gun.
Dude, they're fucking gun shaming me.
If you're not the boss,
Hey Shish, what's up?
then die.
Major!
Fucking Sokolov.
Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Whoa! Yeah, clowns. Yeah, fucking Naked Snake's pretty badass. Sorry, clowns. If it was any consolation, the gameplay didn't start until 33 minutes in. So you've actually only missed 33 minutes. Oh, sorry, you've only missed 30 minutes. Like, yeah, I think this is like the 4th screen transition only, so... Like, sorry, the 4th area. Dude, Ocelot's a punk-ass bitch.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Oh, fucking...
You filthy American dog!
What the fuck? You don't want to do that, buddy. You don't want to give him any ideas.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Damn. Ocelot's a punk-ass bitch. He certainly got a lot tougher with the years. He's kind of a wimp here.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Young gun. What's this? Submit Ocelot. Neat. Oh. Wait, what the heck? Save the game, then shoot him? Yeensy? Just for you, I'm gonna do that.
Saving the game, Snake?
Damn. I have to say, I'm slowly coming over to
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
slowly coming over to
No, what is
paratrooper.
it?
It's a
Paramedic,
movie.
sorry.
You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's
Nice
about
little,
this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right
She
about
lives in
now.
Boston,
It's just
Massachusetts.
make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
Nice.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
LOL.
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
LOL.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Literally a
Not
new
really.
Godzilla movie coming out this
Okay,
year or
then
next
I'll
year.
tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a
I think it's
jam.
called Godzilla King of
That's
Monsters.
the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, paramedic's pretty good. I'll give you that. Did we save? I can't actually remember. I must have saved, right? I hope I did. Wait a minute. Oh shit, you got me an achievement, Wingsy. Nice. Problem solved. Series
Created
over.
a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
That's good. I like it. I like it. That's good. That's funny. I'm just gonna really quickly go to the toilet. Thank you. Also, I like that I really went fucking ham on him. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking pistol this guy. I'm gonna automatic weapon the shit out of him. Just 2 seconds. In the meantime, then, yeah, let's go. Be right back. This one looks fine. Save image. Pictures. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get rid of that. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we're chasing after Sokolov. Sokolov. Where are you, little bitch? why doesn't Snake just gun down Ocelot there? I guess because he doesn't really know. Doesn't know obviously what's going to happen. But I still feel like he would have still been a threat, but maybe not. Oh, there he is.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down.
I mean, they do let
I'll
you
get
kill
you out of
Ocelot,
here, I
George.
promise.
Did you not see?
And we've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
What's that?
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
That dubbing looked kind of bad.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America. Quickly.
I'll do my best, dude.
They cannot complete it without
Yo,
my
what's up, Chris?
help.
Got it. Let's
How's
go.
it hanging? Yo, what's up, Dance? All the Americans are coming in. Wait, actually, Chris, are you American or Canadian? I don't know where you're from. I just know it's North America. Okay, Canadian. I had a feeling, which is why I asked. Hey, clowns. I've already said hello to clowns, but I'll say hello again. You got a recce. I'm presuming in Reignited, right? How do I like this game so far? The game is pretty goddamn baller so far. It's got a really nice opening. Comparatively. Hi, clowns. This is Big Boss. Why do I have the feeling that she's gonna fucking betray me? She's got that look in her eye. 1 minute 40. Damn.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Okay, she's betraying me. God damn it. Why does everyone betray me? Just trying to do my thing.
Huh?
The fuck? What the?
Hornets!
Excuse me? Hey, Hito. The auto captions. I've yet to see any of my auto captions. Hey, Milan. I mean, yeah, it's definitely happened before, but
My friends.
it always
Let us
every
fight
game
together again.
introduces a new cast of characters, and you're waiting to see what their fucking powers
We will
are.
fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all
what?
5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
I mean, at least they seem to be getting all of the bosses out of the way in terms of introductions. It's like, here's a supernatural dude, here's another supernatural dude. Oh, here's another supernatural dude, probably.
Kuwabara,
Yep, this one's got the power of thunder. As you do.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
Yeah, basically,
and to
you
my
know.
unit.
Neil Ross.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Her voice is really
Recoilless nuclear
familiar.
warheads.
Otacon, George. What's Stephanie's? No, Stephanie's.
These will make a fine gift for me.
What's
Can't be happening.
Who is
what's
he?
Big Boss's voice
One of your
actor?
disciples?
What's she? What else is she
Are we
being? Her
taking him
voice
with
is
us?
familiar.
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Or heard it, sorry.
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh, she's a small bitch. Oh! Oh!
Huh?
Oh shit, George, that's actually it. That is actually where I was thinking. Nice. Is Snake okay?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
You can let me live. Oh, his arm's fucked.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Excuse me.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Can he control that lightning? Or is it just happening around him? Otherwise, was he just standing there like, yeah, this is a good time for me to put some lightning around me? Is she gonna throw me? Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I've got a bandana though, so it's not all bad.
The new blood has been rejected.
That voice is familiar as well. I guess by this point, though, obviously we're getting more voice actors.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Yeah, Big Boss is kind of cute without her bandana.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
I mean, at least she didn't kill us, I guess. That's kind of nice of her. Right? Sort of. No, I mean, yeah, she betrayed, you know, her country, her apprentice. Disappointed everyone, but she didn't kill me. So, you know, 6 out of 10. And she looks cute without her bandana.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
I don't think I can move,
You've got
Major.
to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
I know who that is, but I
Major.
haven't played Final Fantasy X enough to know his name. Or to know that character.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine
I've only
with
ever
the
played
item
Spyro
window
1.
button and surgical
sorry,
treatment
Chris.
using the weapon window button.
I'm sorry.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages.
This is
That
way
should do
more
it.
in-depth than the fucking...
For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay
think
with
so.
me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Yes, ma'am. She's very assertive. Oh, man, I am fucked up. Look at this shit. Okay. Cure. Wait, what did she say? No bandage applied, not yet disinfected. So let's disinfect it first, right? Bandage. Oh, you literally just press them all. I literally just fucking chucked everything on there. Bone fractured. No bandage. Okay, let's bandage this shit up. And splint. Deep cut. Bandage. Oh shit, disinfect. Wait, I did that in the wrong way, but whatever. I don't think it matters. Bone fractured, no bandage applied. Bandage splint. There we go. Perfect. Oh damn. Snake's getting his rippling pecs out on show. This is the gameplay I like to see. Oh, don't do it, don't do it. No, 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 no. Ah, come on, my guy. Why you gotta do that? You don't gotta do that on camera. Hey, Ferrier. I mean, it technically could have been both, though, right? She did kind of like fuck his arm up in every way possible. But we got a bandana, so who's the winner? Oh, he's using it as a sling. Nice.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
A recovery balloon. I feel like he may be a voice actor in a racing game. I can't be sure. Yeah, Major Tom. He sounds really familiar to the World Rally Championship 2 driver. Oh, sorry. So the World Rally Championship 2 racing game, you have a guy who sits in the car next to you and says the directions. He really sounds like that, but I don't think it is. It just sounds similar. Like the guy that tells you, like, hard left. My Elgato is kind of fucking up a little bit here. Just deactivate and activate that shit. Been having more problems with my Elgato recently. It served me really well for a very long time, but recently it seems to be having a lot of issues. Oh, I spot a cutie in the back.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Did you just fucking sniff her? Fucking creep, Ocelot.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Oh? Fucking Sokolov punching above his weight right there.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Jesus.
Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let you guys make your own jokes out of that one.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Why do I feel sympathy for fucking Ocelot here?
Colonel!
When was Ocelot not a complete shit? What happened? I was gonna say, that doesn't seem... Seems like you might be a little bit too close to that, no? I feel like if you can see that, that close to you... I mean, the good news is that I think we're going to be fine on hard mode. The difficulty seems pretty forgiving.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Hells yeah.
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
The intro animation is sick as well.
Fear in my heart, but you're so
Is it just gonna,
supreme.
is it gonna pop up every roll with just Hideo Kojima?
I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
That's pretty okay. This oh man, is this gonna dethrone one for me? I don't know. It's got a seriously strong start. I'm a sucker for this kind of I'm a sucker for this kind of song. I actually wasn't going to dance, but now I might. Did I play? Yes, I played one. I completed one last month. I completed 2 yesterday, and it's been a trip. It's been a real trip. Harry Gregson Williams. A lot of people who have been in chat are quite jealous because I managed to get this far in my life without ever knowing anything about Metal Gear. I've already played Policenauts Clowns. That's already been completed on stream. Neither. This is on the Xbox 360 remake. The HD remake. Yeah, I played Policenauts actually before I played any of the Metal Gears. And fucking when Meryl showed up, I was like, oh shit. It's probably not the same Meryl, I think, is safe to say. Highlighting the streams? I would need to do it pretty soon, actually.
Currently flying over the Arctic
I never played
Ocean,
Snapchat.
altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
I probably should actually highlight them.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are
yeah,
nominal.
I think these games would do really well for a PC re-release.
Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems.
Don't know
no gusts.
if Konami would ever do it.
All systems go for drone detachment.
Wait, is this Konami? I can't actually remember. I think it's
Snake,
Konami.
we can't risk a Halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission.
Yeah, I think they would
So
sell
instead,
really
we'll be
well
using
with
one
a
of our
PC
newest
release.
weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
I mean, there's some things that I...
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Kojima doesn't do
Does that
everything
mean
right.
they're
They
after
did.
you
He
too?
did get rid of David Hayter for
Let's
fucking
just say neither
Kiefer
one of us is
Sutherland,
going to be made a national hero out of this.
and
Does
then
this
Konami
mean Fox is
reinstated
going
him
to die?
No.
with Smash Bros.
This
Ultimate.
Fox is still
so
one step ahead of the
Konami
hounds.
haven't done
The
everything
reason
wrong.
I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed.
It's interesting that his
We've
actual
still got
name's
a chance
Jack.
to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Thanks.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
Oh.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was
Pachinko
destroyed
machine.
in a nuclear
Yeah,
explosion.
Konami likes their pachinko machines.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident.
Tactical
But
pachinko
my
action.
power
That's
is
good.
not as great
I could see it
as
happening.
it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
Just repeating
I'm afraid
everything he
so.
says.
I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is
Are
polluted.
you guys proud of me that I only died
I
3
can
times?
only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
I'm kind of proud.
So,
Low
the
key.
boss, with
Like,
Colonel
not super
Volgin's
proud, just
help,
low key
stole
proud.
2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as
I
gift
died
when
so
she
much
defected.
at the beginning of Metal Gear
Then,
Solid 2.
shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American
This
government
Johnson
denies
accent is
any
interesting.
involvement in the affair.
It's like he can't decide whether he wants to be full cowboy or just like a
correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a
generic
U.S.
American
military
accent.
aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Makes sense, George.
Prove our innocence.
Does the
Yes,
White House know about this?
preferably something painful.
You guys didn't hear that, right?
Prove to me that this is not merely
Oops.
another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volk.
Nah, you didn't hear it.
How
There's
about a
nothing.
little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable.
There's nothing.
And Colonel Volkin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volkin as well.
If
What
it's,
is that supposed to
if it's not too much.
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
We don't want that. That's the last thing we want.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right.
Will it?
The higher-ups have decided
I
that
guess,
you're
but-
the only one capable of pulling
Kinda.
this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw
No
this one
pressure.
up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
Sorry. I
Are
had
the
to.
Russians going to be helping us?
I had to.
The KGB
Oh,
has
I mean,
promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's
Hey.
it.
They've also put us in touch with a couple of
Hey,
insiders.
Yumi Kikuchi.
Insiders.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
That's pretty fast. The Northern Lights are pretty... Aurora Borealis.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
I'm kind of curious how much this game got cleaned up by the HD remake. Also, the audio balancing for this game seems kind of whack. Like, some things are really loud, some things are quiet. I don't lose my backpack again. Easy. First try.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Rescue Sokolov.
Okay.
Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that,
Sounds
Major
good.
Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do
Okay.
you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it.
Why would you put it in that way,
the name
though?
of the tunnel they escaped in as your code
That
name
is not the
because
way
thought
you
would
refer to
bring
those
good
3
luck.
names. It's Tom,
Yes,
Dick, and
that's
Harry.
Exactly right. At least that was the plan.
Weird.
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is.
Guy doesn't have the
We'll
balls to
start
name
over
himself
from square
Dick.
one.
Major Dick.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
A new guy.
You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast.
Understandable.
No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots?
What?
Lali Lulelo.
What?
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You guys.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're
I mean,
now
I
on
know,
an
obviously, I
official
guess that's
mission
where it
of
all
the
comes
United
from,
States
right?
government.
This is the first in
It
the...
will be necessary to make your presence
in the
known to a
timeline.
certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember,
But
it's
still.
still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that
Gotcha.
in mind and proceed with extreme
Gotcha.
caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Let's fucking go. Gameplay, boys. Gameplay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Damn, it's kind of dark compared to last time. Unless, imagining that. But it seems kind of dark. Hey, Towster. It's Operation Snake Eater, right? So you have to kill all the snakes that you see. And eat them. Actually, that's right. I haven't eaten one yet. Maybe I should eat one. Should we eat it? Let's go. Yeah, you fucking... He's going for it. Jesus Christ. Fuck! There's more than one animation. Stop it! That's fucking great. Jesus Christ, Snake! Stop it! It's dead! You done? I got an achievement. Nice. Tasty. Well, shit. I don't really want to kill people if I can. I mean, I know I've said that every single... I've said it every single Metal Gear Solid game. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to kill him this time. But this time I mean it. I actually think the way the snake moves in the grass is pretty realistic. Horsey! I had a horsey. Nay. Hey, little guy. I'm not gonna eat the horse. I'm not that hungry. Don't eat it.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Oh no.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Oh damn, she's got a pretty badass outfit. Dude, she's just fucking stomping me every time. I don't stand a chance.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
I really can't hear fucking...
Boss!
I can't stop hearing the wail. Fucking Pearl.
I'm not your boss anymore.
No! George, you've ruined it.
Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Damn, how many fucking rounds? I'm trying to get a little bit.
That should stir things
Trying to
up
get
a bit.
comfy here. There we go.
You'd better hurry.
Oh, don't tell me fucking Thunder Cheeks is gonna be over here. Oh.
The border is 60 miles
Who's
south
this
of
guy
here.
that just keeps
You ought to be
popping
able to
up
run
out of
that
nowhere?
far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't.
Definitely did.
I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
What? That doesn't make sense, but sure.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Did the subtitle there misspell bandana? I feel like it did. Oh, for
If we meet
fuck's
again,
sake.
I'll kill you.
She's fucking our shit up every time she
Now,
sees us.
Go home.
Well, shit.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were
Time to
what?
go.
The
Yeah.
drone's been shot to hell.
Let's
It's
just
up
go.
in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe,
Do
too,
you?
that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my
That's
enemy.
funny,
Enough.
Tansy.
Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay, I'll do my best. But last time I ended up fucking cutting up a guy. I didn't mean to, but I did. Oh, he's not fucking wrong. There's right over there.
What the hell is this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Hey, Soph.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
You didn't see shit. Wait, this is not the same map as last time? Oh, it is. It is. Sneaking mission. Sneak. Do you see me sneak right there, guys? Fucking sneak the shit out of that. Man, the game gets fucking really weird about you crawling on this section here.
Something there.
What? You didn't see anything.
HQ. Who's that?
That's BS. Ow.
We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
This is HQ.
We're in a little bit of trouble. Bullets have never hurt anyone? I don't know about that. I am hoping that this is a fairly safe place. I mean, I'm 90% invisible. That's what my camouflage says, so... I mean, I don't... Like I said, I'm not really sure what the camouflage means, but we will see. Like, hopefully if they come over here, they don't see... Is he walking this way? He is walking this way. Okay.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong?
I was gonna wake that guy up, and then I'm gonna be in some serious trouble.
Damn it.
Oh, the caution resets? That's BS. We're just gonna see what happens. I mean, we have to sort of just stick around here. Need one of them to like turn away. We can go for a stealth takedown maybe.
Who's
that?
What's wrong? Who's that?
A little bit. Oh no. Hey, lightning. Ah, balls. Yeah, I managed to do all of Metal Gear Solid 2 ending in like in a 5-hour stream. I think it's specifically because I have how was the Ray fight? It was hard. It took me about an hour, I think. I have specific woodland camouflage cookie, which means that I am invisible. That's not what you're meant to be doing. Yeah, the Ray fight was pretty hard.
Who's that?
Ah, fucking balls. I mean, considering it was raindrop uniform. I don't know this one. Effective in the rain. Nice. Oh, dude, nice. The black suit's actually pretty reminiscent of the sneaking suit. Oh, dance. So that wasn't very... We didn't do too well there because we accidentally killed someone. And it was an accident. I kind of hit him over the edge of a side of a building. I didn't mean to. Just sort of happened. It's all in the backpack. It's all in the backpack. I mean, am I imagining it, or just there are no enemies here? Can you not climb? Okay. Oh baby, we got a box! I gotta equip it first. Yeah. Now we're playing Metal Gear. Thermal goggles. Visualizes heat source distribution. Cool. Hey, Twitman.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me!
Uh-oh.
Trapped.
Dude, this keeps happening to Snake. Do I know the timeline? Yeah, I do. Apart from Peace Walker, but it's like a side game. Although I will be playing it before. I'm going to play Peace Walker after this one, and then play 4.
Is your answer?
1-4? Yeah. If you're doing it chronologically, it's this one, 1, 2, 4. Damn. But yeah, I know literally nothing about the plot. Hello?
The name's Eva.
Is it? It lets you do that for so long. Fucking Kojima, man. What a guy.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Whoa, rejected.
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I bet.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Damn.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves.
He's got a woman literally with her boobs out.
The trigger guard's been filed down for a higher.
He's like, wow, look at this gun, guys.
And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
The internet? Dude, this is like 1964, my guy.
You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
I've got it on good authority
disguise to make
that
you
in
look like a
1964, there is nothing better than boobs.
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
I'm ready to take this face camouflage
Tell
off.
me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
I bet it is.
First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive
I'll
at a
descend in that
mangrove
rear
swamp.
crevice.
After the swamp,
Am I
there'll be
right?
a warehouse.
You guys?
Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
You guys?
Got it.
And just what are
I mean,
you doing
Kojima
here?
is the horniest
In
game
close
writer
range combat, a
I
knife
have
can
ever
sometimes
encountered.
be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Knife gun. You know how to impress the
Right,
ladies.
let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Dude, what is... Oh,
You'll never make it in your condition.
she's gonna
It's a
nurse me.
jungle out there.
Back to health.
There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you.
Here we go.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Oh, poor Snake.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, paramedics better than Eva anyway. Let's be real. I've only played for like 2 hours. That's nothing. Although I can only do like 30 more minutes. Because I've got to make sure that the ferrets are all cleaned and stuff before I go to bed. This was meant to be a short stream. Snake is a complete Chad. Actually, no, yeah, I do like the little talks. I liked in the first one the little talks that you had with Mei Ling. Were good. Heyo. What's happening here? Open your fucking eyes, dude.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
God
Don't
damn it.
forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. huh?
Oh.
Don't go dying on me now.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. I mean, Clowns wasn't wrong. This game gives you a whole lot of gameplay, to be honest. I'm scared.
Move!
1, 2, 3, 4. They're not gonna come in here, right? Maybe?
What? Not here? He's not here? Did he get away?
Hunt him down.
Move! Move!
Where did that come from?
I did not mean to press the button. Is it just the 1, 2, 3? I'm scared. Let's try that again. This time with less spaghetti. Mine detector. Nice.
I see him.
What? No way.
Eat this.
I don't want to eat anything. Okay. Do I actually have to eliminate these guys, or is there a non-lethal way?
I see him.
Oh shit, yeah, she gave me a gun. Fuck. I need to be doing that. That's my bad. Wait. No, I don't have the gun. I don't have the trank gun. MK2 is trank? Okay. I kind of want to die for this section then, and I want to replay. Do it as tranquilizer. Actually, does this game give you a restart option? Nope. Don't be silly, Jay. Oh damn. You fucked me up. The game is so lenient with your health on this mode, on this game. Which is kind of refreshing, honestly. Oh, someone needs to add to the death counter. Even if it was intentional, I still did die, so. Thanks, George. I'll do this section and then I think it might be time to go to bed. Which is a shame because I'm really enjoying it.
What? Not here?
Nope.
He's not here?
He's not here.
Did he get away?
Yes.
Hunt him down.
No.
Move!
I like this last guy that sort of stays around as if to say, like, is he really gone? No, I'm not. Go on, buddy, off you go. He knows. Except he's no match for me. Where's the guy at the top?
I see him.
No, you don't. A zombie face? Excuse me? Nice. I'm not sure why, but nice. Ah, what?
I see him! Up there!
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Up there! Up there! Up there!
Jesus Christ. Do I have any health? I think I do. Let me just check to see if I've got anything in my backpack. I don't think I do though. Oh, I do have some life medicine. Let's take that right now. Because I am low on health.
What's wrong? What? Where's he hiding? Where's he hiding? Where's he at?
Super spy. Fucking, I look so badass though. I really like what they did with Snake's look in this one. And I know you're technically you're not Solid Snake, but bug juice. What? The fuck is bug juice? Actually, wait there. Fuck. Ow. I'm getting slightly shot to pieces. Ever so slightly. God damn, it's really hard to turn this corner without jumping off. Okay. Well, I'm glad I came up here. Where's the last guy, you reckon?
I see him!
Oh, I got him. Nice. I didn't realize that I got him. But I did. Wait, what was that? Nice, a ration. I love rations. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah. I know. It's really considerate. I appreciate it. Yeah, what's up, Spruce Dragon? Give it back. There we go.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh dear.
That's it.
It's a shame
That's
she's
the
zipped up.
stance. I don't think so. What?
Ocelot, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
He fucking took his recommendation.
Single action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Dude, he is really getting under Ocelot's skin.
Very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Fucking. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, Ocelot has done nothing but get his shit kicked in this entire time. She's gonna catch it. Oh, damn.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
He's got a fucking tire mark on his face.
Weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
Oh.
You'll regret stopping me.
You fucking will as well.
I've got to get back before he does.
That's some interesting though, because at least... Yo, sick airtime, bro. I kind of always imagined Big Boss to be like a little bit of a dickhead, but that's a pretty nice thing to do. Why can I not jump over this wall? No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I know obviously he does eventually turn bad because of you know, Solid Snake is the one that gets sent to kill him. I just think it's interesting. It's nice to have a villain that's not just a villain just for being a villain, you know. There's a reason why they're a villain. It's good. Hey, buddy, calm down. Like, what happens if you trank a croc? Aw, he's sleeping. Oh, fuck! I'm sorry, Chris, if you're watching. Ribbit. I got Frog B. Tree frog. I'm not gonna eat this thing.
Disgusting.
Sick. I actually want to. What am I looking for? Here we go. Yeah, tree frog. I fucking love that you can capture pets in this game. Might actually be kind of helpful. Wait, there's boxes there. Smoke grenade. Whoopka. You guys, I got a whoopka. I don't know what a WP grenade is. A white phosphorus grenade. Light an enemy on fire. Jesus. Well, that's a war crime. Yep. That's definitely a war crime. Oh, it's another frog. Hey, little buddy. Frog C. Okay. I'm guessing I have to cross this. Can you swim? I'm just going to save just in case.
Saving the game, Snake?
I am. Actually, I need to head to bed fairly soon, actually. Then maybe this is a good time to call it off? I'm not sure. Let's just see
Snake,
if we can...
Do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Dude, she really likes films.
Never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
No.
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Oh.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
The best waifu? I mean, I'm a huge fan of Mei Ling, but Paramedic's slowly winning me over. To be honest. A starfish? No way, man.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
What?
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment. And by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth, then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying, too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to. Even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
Eva's too in your face for me.
If you need me, give me a call on the radio.
I like a nice, quiet girl like Mei Ling.
142.52. See ya.
Those mushrooms are severely hot. Those are some hot ass mushrooms. Of the 3 girlfriends I've had, 2 have been part Asian. It is true. Anyway, we're gonna call it a night there.
Do you want to save?
I do. I mean, I'm not actually going to bed. I just have to do some stuff, which means I can't stream for as long as I usually do.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
Let's
So this astronomer sees a meteor, But it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start
Let's just
producing
listen to this
townspeople
conversation
as
first.
clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you. It makes for a nice
Yeah,
escape
I
from
gotta take care of
reality.
Fertz. I've got to eat
I
something
have
as
to
well.
admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies.
You can't tell
anymore.
that Kojima likes watching
When did it
movies,
come
can you?
out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Never gonna
Sounds like
happen.
magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Too bad he kind of gets killed by his own son. But, you know, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back again probably Friday. Yeah, I guess. But the good news is that I don't have any work between May the 2nd and May the 13th, which means I've got almost 2 weeks to just stream and play video games. I can stay up as late as I want, so that's gonna be good. I'll probably be streaming a lot later then for like I'll probably be like because what I've been doing at the moment is I've been like rushing to get the ferrets done, and then you know, stream in the evening. But I can take, you know, as much time as I want the ferrets, make sure that they have a really good playtime, and then I can stream like even if I start the stream at 9, I can keep going until like 2 o'clock. So like 2 or 3. So yeah, lots of time to stream, and we can hopefully complete this game, complete Peace Walker, and then on to number 4. But thank you everyone for watching. I love you all very much. I'm going to host my girlfriend. She's on her front page at the moment. On the Twitch front page, she's got a slot every Sunday, so go say hi to her. Go and say that she's cool. Love you all. Thank you for watching.